what are you going to do with that information? Are you going to ignore it and be blindsided by that longevity, like a lot of our parents and grandparents really have been, winding up in hospital beds, wheelchairs, nursing homes? Or are you going to take action today to focus on building health and avoiding a lot of the preventable diseases of our time? One of the most overlooked concepts is that the human body has the absolute innate potential to heal itself. Think about if you cut your hand, for example. Does the bandage heal the cut? Does the neosporin heal the cut? No, they might protect it. But without a single conscious thought, the human body rebuilds. And it primarily does this through the nervous system. Just 2 weeks in utero before your mom even knew she was pregnant with you, one of the first things to develop was your brain and spinal cord. And just like a tree has a trunk, and off of that trunk has a bunch of branches, and from there grows life, typically leaves and fruit, the same is true for us. That off of that brain and spinal cord, the first thing to happen is that a bunch of branches grow off of that. And instead of leaves and fruit, for us, we grow our heart, our liver, our lungs, our digestive system, our immune system. And then everything in our body is coordinated and controlled by our brain through those nerves. It's so important, in fact, that it's one of the only systems in the whole body that's actually totally encased in bone. So, with that said, if there are misalignments in the spine, damage to the system, we have loss of curves, or the curves are all putting stress and strain and stretch or pressure on the nerves, or even have stress that can be anywhere from chemical, emotional, or physical, that will interfere with the body's innate ability to heal itself. So the things that we need to do to really focus on this are, one, to feed the body properly, as many of you have already talked about. Feeding ourselves with organic food, because we are, in fact, organic beings. So let's not put things that are from the factory into our body. Because that nervous system, the brain-body connection, is the master control system. It's the IT system. And one way to do that is through lifestyle chiropractic care, removing the interference so the brain can communicate with the body. Across the board, with all of our healthcare, with all of the things that we're all here to do and to spread to everybody, the main thing that we have to do is break away from the old healthcare system. Because I would argue that that has nothing to do with healthcare. It is strictly sick care. It focuses on curing disease and fixing disease and waiting till there's a problem. But we should never wait till there's a disease to then react to it. And wait till there's this big crisis and then try and pick up the pieces. Instead, we need to take our energy and focus on building health, because that will allow us to live our 100-year lifestyle.